No one wants to be mistreated or stepped on. You want people to treat you with respect and dignity. Question is, why should anyone treat you this way? Some will mention things like karma and how you should treat people the way you want to be treated. When we look at things such as bullying, racism, violence, corporate greed, and many other ways in which people treat others poorly, most people don't care about karma. Mentioning karma is a way to tell someone there will be repercussions for the way they treat others. We don't live in a world where everyone treats everyone great. We live in a dog-eat-dog world that punishes weakness. Respect is not something you must earn, but must take. It isn't a prize you win, but a plant you must grow and cultivate. If left unattended, it will wither. No one is going to default to respecting you unless they feel like there is some consequence for trying you. The default is disrespect. If they get a whiff of you not punishing them for crossing you, they're going to start treating you poorly. You must teach people how to treat you. This can involve a physical altercation. It's not what you want to do. It should never be your first move. But if it's what it takes, then you do what you have to do. You have to go into every social situation expecting people to check your temperature. They're going to take jabs at you, and you have to be ready to respond. Don't focus on people mistreating you as being mean. You have to take your respect. When you do this, you will be able to turn the meanest person into someone who will do right by you. Life is a competition, whether you understand this or not. You are in this competition right now, and you don't get to opt out or go to the sideline. If you refuse to compete, you will spend your life as a deer in headlights. You can either ride or get ran over. You should not have any expectation of being treated properly by anyone. Don't be fooled by the behavior of the weak. They will be nice to everyone because weaklings don't fight back, conquer, or overcome anything. So their defense mechanism is to stay in good graces with and be compliant to everyone. The strong are going to treat you on the level of your respect quotient. If they don't know you, they're going to see you as someone under them until you show them you will not tolerate such treatment. When being in an environment with people of consequence, this is the mentality you need to have. The lone exception to this is someone trying to sell you something. There's a lot of power in the word no. This simple word lets people know there's a certain way you are to be approached and you are not to be taken for granted. You've heard the saying, if you don't stand for anything, you will fall for everything. People are looking to steer you in the direction they want you to go for their own benefit. If you have no life trajectory, you will be open to every person steering you in 1,000 directions, which means you have no direction of your own. If a man cannot make his mark in the world, there's no point to his existence, and no reason for him to be looked at with any esteem. Don't balk at those who try you. This is the environment of manhood. This is rite of passage. You must prove yourself worthy. Realize when you step into an environment where you're new and people are giving you the side eye, don't look to run to your safe space. This is where real life happens. This is the challenge you need to overcome. Society is being turned into snot-nosed punks because of all the anti-bullying talk. There's something to be said about mistreating people who have differences, but our response to social adversity shouldn't be to run and hide. Children should be taught to stand up for themselves, and more importantly, they should be made to understand this is life. This is where respect is grown and cultivated. Creating safe spaces isn't going to get rid of bullies. Rather, it will create more bullies and more bullying. If you want bullying to stop, teach your children to face down the antagonistic people in their life. Teach your children to be their own safe space. Does this mean we shouldn't be nice to people? We should trade in the desire to be nice for for the desire to be fair and equitable. Seek less to accommodate and appease, and focus more on doing what is right by others. Life belongs to the bold, and life actually is nice. But it is not nice to nice people. It's been said, it's nice to be important, but it's even more important to be nice. The counter to this is, if you're not important, then nobody really cares if you're nice.